Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry.
Good afternoon. Ignacy, nice to see you. Nice to meet with you today. My name is Michał Stępniewski. I am member of this commission today, and also I am in the business life. You know, I am the member of the management board in the KDPW, the National Deposit, close to the Warsaw Stock Exchange. And thank you for coming, and thank you for applying for this program, together with Ms. Katarzyna Ryniewska and Piotr Wielgomas.
Yes, hi Ignacy, nice to meet you. My name is Katarzyna Rynkiewicz and I'm the managing director of at the Aon Poland. This is insurance broking company.
Okay.
Good afternoon to you, Ignacy. Piotr Wielgomas, I'm managing partner of Bigram. We are executive search and HR consulting company.
And now, Ignacy, is the time for your presentation. You have 5 minutes and we will be listening.
Good afternoon. My name is Ignacy Świderski. I'm 16 and I attend the second grade of third high school in Wrocław. My extended subjects are math and physics and IT. I treat them as tools to build a path to my future. I have 3 main interests and everything I do happens around them. My first and biggest interest is IT. I do a lot to widen my horizons and gain more and more knowledge in this field. So I get engaged in many projects. The biggest project, and also the project I'm most proud of, is Wrocław Valentine's Day. I've written an online dating app for high schoolers. This project was very complicated and I was responsible for all the tech and IT stuff, from designing, then writing the app, deploying and keeping the server alive. This year, the project won the Golden Wolf Prize as a best social project, so I can tell it was the best in this category. Next thing I do in IT is my contribution to organization many competitions. For example, I do help in the organization of IT Olympics with my technical and IT knowledge. The last thing I do in IT is, of course, that I attend many conferences in the area of the IT project management. My second, almost as big as IT passion is transportation. I develop modern solutions to public and rail transportation from the scientific point of view in the area of Wrocław, Lower Silesia, and Poland. Recently, I'm launching a train to Ząbkowice Śląskie, and it is a very difficult task due to city's geographic location. But I think I figured a solution and I hope the train will start soon. I operate not only on the local scale, but also nationwide. I solved a problem, how to connect whole Poland with night trains, and I hope I'll have a chance to present this to Polish State Railways authorities at the Rail Development Congress in June in Warsaw. In my hometown of Wrocław, I also contribute to transportation. For example, I suggest changes to bus and tram lines, stop names, and I have created the Bus Plus Bus Service Development Program. I'm interested in transportation also outside of its development. Recently, in my free time, I attended a municipal transport company event where I drove a tram. I also love traveling by trains. This year, during long May weekend, I took a train trip to Istanbul with my dad. It took us 4 days and we traveled over 2,600 kilometers by trains, but it was an amazing experience from the perspective of widening my horizons. I saw how different rail systems work, and I now fascinated with Bulgarian railways and how it stopped in time. My third interest is social and climate activism. It directly connects with trains and transportation because it's the most sustainable way of transportation. I'm the councilman of Youth Council of the city of Wrocław, from where I implement many smaller social initiatives. Our flagging project is the organization of school climate conference, and even designed to raise awareness of climate change among the youth. We organized it here in Wrocław with the collaboration with Wrocław University. This year, we brought together more than 700 young people, over 27 lectures, panels, and workshops. I think this was the highest score ever. And that's all of my hobbies. And although, to summarize many these challenges I face every day, and I know how to manage my time well. Speaking of my activities, I have a large range, and I still collaborate with my idol, Piotr Rafalski. I think a group can gain a lot of me during the scholarship because I can affect them with my rare passion for transportation. Although I do a lot in my free time, I treat this work as a passion to develop my interest, and this is the reason why I love doing it in my spare time. To conclude, I think the scholarship can be a reward for me for the hard work for local communities across the country. Thank you for your time, and now I'm ready to answer questions.
Thank you very much, Ignacy. I'm listening to you and read about the Rafalski too. And when I was in your age, my dreaming was the trip between St. Petersburg and Vladivostok. Now it's completely different times, but in my life, I had the opportunity to travel between the Irkutsk and Beijing. So if you would like to have a good trip by train, now is the Ulaanbaatar, Beijing, that's the good direction outside of the Russia, but it's still the part of the Trans-Siberian. So that's close to me. When I was 18, my dreaming also was traveling by train. So I hope and I recommended you to building more this passion. But my first question, if I may to be first, is when would you like to be using the imagination in the next 10 years? So now you are 16, you are 26. After the university, when would you like to work? And what would you like to do at that time?
Okay, so I plan to try to study in the Netherlands because I love the concept of livable cities and traveling by sustainable means of transport. And the Netherlands is, I think, the best country in the world for this. I visited Netherlands last year, and I love this country. After studies, I want to travel in the area that connects my interest of IT and transportation. So I think I could work in some kind of transit automation and development of railways in the Netherlands and other stuff connected to transportation.
Thank you. Now the question of my colleagues. Pani Katarzyna.
Ignacy, I'm really amazed by your interest. There's a lot of them, but let me just ask you 2 questions, if I may. First of all, you said that you're interested in IT and you do a lot of projects. Can you tell me, please, what's your opinion about artificial intelligence? And if, for instance, in 10, 20 years, which direction should go this artificial intelligence?
Okay, I have a lot of contact with artificial intelligence during creating projects because the now ChatGPT AI is widely used in programming as a tool to search information. And I think in 10 or maybe 20 years, AI will gain more and more powerful, but I don't think we should be aware of it. I analyzed this topic many times, and I see a lot of opportunities in the AI to develop our civilization, for example, in IT or other categories. Of course, AI is connected with many dangers that we should be aware of, but I think we, as a humankind, can overcome these issues and work with artificial intelligence to make it our friend, not our enemy.
So you believe we still can control the development of artificial intelligence? Yes?
Yes, I think we can.
Yeah, okay. And the second question is, thank you for that. And the second is, Why do we need a debate in Poland from your perspective about the climate change, here particularly in Poland?
Okay, the most important thing about climate change in Poland is banning fossil fuels, and in my opinion, of course, and I think we should tell the people what to do and how to, make the emissions lower, because we do not only affect ourselves, but only we affect the whole world. But my favorite example is that in Poland we have a very high pollution of benzo appearance in the air, and in no other European country as in Poland is this as high. And also we are, I think, a few years behind the Western countries, sorry, in the electrification of everything. We still burn a lot of coal and a lot of gas. For example, I'm contributing to this debate today and yesterday at school. I made a lecture about how natural gas is not that ecological as we all think.
Thank you very much.
Okay, if I may, two questions. So the first one is related to your hobby, because every one of us, we have sometimes strange hobbies to others. So I'm curious about start of your hobby regarding transport. What was the beginning? How come you were interested in this particular area?
As I was much younger, I loved traveling by trains. My parents showed me trains that I loved traveling by them. After going to high school, I joined the Youth Council of Wrocław, where I met very inspiring people that showed me transportations is not only trains, and we have other means of transport like public transport, transporting cargo, that are very interesting to me. And I decided to work in this area because I just love it to do. Because I see the connection, I see connection between transport and every other part of our lives. So this is why.
Okay, interesting. And the second question would be related to transport as well, but let's play a visionary for a moment. You're 16. Imagine yourself as an old man. How the transport will look like in the future, in your opinion?
In my opinion, we should build our transport based on high-speed rail. And this is how I imagine transport will look in the future. Trains that will run 500 or even more kilometers per hour in every country, that you can travel for your vacations in Spain by train, not by plane, making the transportation more and more sustainable and faster and more comfortable for everyone, because I think the train is the most comfortable mean of transport. So I definitely think the future is high-speed rail in the world.
Not electric airplanes?
Not electric airplanes, because to fly we need many times more energy than to run a train on the ground, especially that you have to pack batteries in the airplane, and we have much more advanced research on high-speed rail than electric planes. So I think this could be the future, definitely.
Super, I feel persuaded. Thank you very much.
Thank you
very much. And the time very short for summary. Congratulations, the hobby, Ignacy. Really, congratulations. And I think that I see somebody who could be, the another Rafalski, your idol, or somebody more.
Oh.
I wish you that, and I know what I'm talking, because I was for 7 years the president of the supervisory board on the Tramwaje Warszawskie. So I improved my knowledge a little bit, and also my passion was building about this tramway, and I know that many people like you. Interesting, and congratulations once again. This beautiful hobby, and the hobby who has the future times also, for improving and development, and this is the moderning everything. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yes, it was great to meet you, and I really see how passionate you are about what you do. I believe in the back, all these pictures we could see is about your passion. So I wish you have, you know, the whole wall of new nice experience in your life. Thank you very much and good luck.
These pictures behind me are my family pictures, but in my room I have many relational boards from trams and trains. But unfortunately, there is bad lighting, so I had to speak from here.
Super.
You.
So I wish you good luck, and I hope one day, within an hour, you can come from Wrocław to Warsaw to be as fast as, you know, TGV in France.
Yeah. I hope. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Goodbye
Thank
and
you.
good luck.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good day.